welcome to InfoHub. In our headlines, deliberations on sugar industry's future continues. Jamaica's lumber market, a prime focus of local trade mission, and toddler reading program coming soon. Stay tuned for the details of these and more. Daddy! And now for the details. Stacey Carmichael tells us that government, in a show of commitment, is continuing its discussions on the future of the sugar industry.
The government continues to demonstrate its commitment to ensuring the best interest of sugar workers. In this vein, Cabinet is continuing its deliberation on the future of the sugar industry with regards to the sugar estates to be retained in a right-sized configuration, as well as the portions of the industry to be divested. Minister of State Joseph Harmon revealed recently that a special purposes unit set up to manage the divestment of assets of the sugar industry that will fall outside of the reconfigured Guyana was engaged by government. He informed too that both the management of Guyana and the SPU outlined plans relating to their respective roles and responsibilities.
Cabinet engaged the board of directors and the management of Guyana to obtain an updated position on the future plans of the corporation to return it to efficiency and financial viability.
The deliberations on the future of the industry were expected to continue at Tuesday's cabinet meeting. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.
Ghana to take a trade mission to Jamaica to target that country's lumber market. Gabriela Patram has the details.
In February, there will be an outward trade mission to Jamaica. Chief Executive Officer for Go Invest, Owen Bury, noted that there is a big market in Jamaica for lumber. The Caribbean nation currently receives most of its lumber from Brazil and Honduras.
The word we've gotten from them is that no one from Guyana comes really to market their products other than one entity that has done a lot with sandals. We're getting assistance with that one from Jampro, which is the Jamaican equivalent to our agency. They're going to rally their buyers and their big demand clients together. We're taking a mission over. One, to try to market our products, but two, to look for investments in their entities here to make them more marketable on a higher level.
Bury also disclosed that within the first quarter of 2018, Guyana's business sector will be on display as trade missions from Trinidad, Brazil, and Barbados are expected here. Through these trade missions, the administration is seeking to enhance Guyana's international trade relationship and showcase that the nation is open and ready for business. Gabriela Patram for InfoHub.
Ghana has been the first South American country identified to facilitate the Texas State University's Study Abroad program in respiratory therapy. Here is this Delicia Haynes report.
Texas State University is partnering with the British Global Medical Mission to begin this inaugural South American Study Abroad program. British Medical Mission's Medical Director, Claudette Helliger-Thomas, said following their initial orientation locally, the students will work in Regions 4 and 10.
We have 10 students coming in from Texas State University, including Professor Armstead and 2 other faculty members. We will be at Georgetown Public Hospital. We'll also be at Linden Hospital. And we will be providing asthma screening to the students at Mackenzie High School.
The medical director added that Professor Sharon Armstead from the Texas State University and a Guyanese native from Region 10 has seen it fit to take part in the study abroad program to Linden.
The reason we're going to Linden is because we're concerned that maybe there's a lot more asthma and COPD because of the bauxite that's out there. And so we just like to just check. We may not have all of the information, but at least it's a start.
Professor Armstead indicated that this study program could be the start of the development of the local profession of respiratory therapy locally.
We're here to show what the profession of respiratory care does, and that the Guyanese healthcare will see the benefits of having respiratory as a profession, as a allied health profession, as part of their healthcare system.
A respiratory therapist plays a supportive role to nurses and physicians in respiratory care and has an integral role in the healthcare system. The team will be in Guyana until January 14. For InfoHub, Delicia Haynes.
The Early Childhood Development Unit is preparing to launch its toddler reading program to develop and foster an early interest for books in children. More from Seneca Thorne.
The Back to Basics Toddlers Reading Program is aimed at encouraging parents to read books with their preschool children, thereby preparing them for formal education. ECD's Executive Officer Lovren Thorne explained that the program was developed after it was recognized that a large number of children cannot read. She said that reading to your children or simply turning pages and explaining pictures can result in them gaining an interest in reading at an early age.
Being responsible for the 0 to 3 age, we are saying that it's time for us to take back that age group, and it's time for us to work with families. We want them to understand that reading to children at an early age is very important for them. We want to get down there to the grassroots people, go into the health centers and have them demonstrate to them how you can read and turn the pages of a book.
ECD's manager Conchita Gray explained that the program will be launched at over 300 health centers and 360 child care facilities across the country.
Where the foundation years are laid, and once a child will have an interest in books at an early age, that child will have a love for books continuously throughout life. So our officers, our licensing and registration officers will be going to health centers and will be pushing this reading program.
The program will be officially launched by the end of January. Persons are encouraged to support the book drive by donating books to the Child Care and Protection Agency Broad Street office. Parents can also call the agency on telephone number 227-4420 to uplift books. Seneca Thorne for InfoHub.
In what could be called an ongoing project, the Mayor and City Council of Georgetown has commenced a $150 million restoration exercise of the Liripantier Cemetery. Details from Alexis Rodney.
The project, which started late last year, is part of a wider plan to restore the city of Georgetown. Speaking to InfoHub, Town Clerk Royston King explained that the council is taking an aggressive approach to ensure the area's complete restoration.
We have hired, under the emergency clause of the Act, a contractor with Chung Global with the human competencies and the technological capabilities to clear the cemetery and to help us restore it.
It is the first time that the council has hired a contractor to maintain the cemetery. According to King, the contractor will work along with the council's technical team to ensure a robust maintenance program.
We started late last year, and these works will continue, I would say, until maybe another 2 or 3 months, because there are a number of things we have to do within the cemetery. And we're very happy that we've been receiving the cooperation of our citizens and of our critical stakeholders.
The project runs in excess of $150 million, and according to the town clerk, much more still needs to be done. He explained that the council plans to restore the gates and fences of the cemetery. Plans are also in the pipeline to construct another crematorium. The development of the cemetery's roads are part of the current work package. Citizens are being urged to pay up their rates to assist in the restoration process. Alexis Rodney for InfoHub.
Hurst-Stelling residents will soon benefit from a main access asphalt road for the first time. Here is more from Renetta LaFleur.
The Ministry of Public Infrastructure's Special Projects Unit has begun its 2018 work program with the upgrading of Hurst-Stelling's main access road. East Bank Demerara community residents will soon be traversing on an asphalt road designed to last for several years. Foreman at the ministry, Marilyn McRae.
We were to come here 3 weeks ago, but because of the excessive rain, we could not have come. But we came now to see what relief we can give these people in this area. We is clarifying crusher run, about 4-inch crusher run, 2-inch asphalt concrete.
According to the community's residents, for over 10 years the road was not rehabilitated. Rahman Mohammed, a resident for 16 years, spoke about the difficulty in traveling in and out of the community, especially when it rains.
We're suffering a lot from this road here, many years. We get in road, yes, but not a properly road like how if you look at it, you can see when rainfall, it's like when you're riding a wave in the river, up and down like this. NDC, I think, wrote a letter to the minister them or whoever, were thankful that they accept it, that today is a new year, we get a new road. We're thankful for the minister, we're thankful for the president.
Joseph Bridgewater, who is new to the community, expressed gratitude for the rehabilitation exercise.
When this road is finished, more people will come and build houses here. This is one reason why people are not starting their homes here. Because the road, access road, once the road is properly built, people will come and build their homes. That is the main problem. And we are glad, at least I am very happy the road is completed.
When completed, the road will be equipped with safety features, including road markings, pedestrian crossings, and reflectors. Works which commenced January 3rd should be completed by the end of the week. Renetta LaFleur for InfoHub.
Residents of Anns Grove, Clonbrook, and Two Friends villages today commended the Guyana Water Incorporated for the installation of new main pipelines that distribute potable water to their communities.
InfoHub spoke with some residents of the Anns Grove and surrounding areas who expressed gratitude for the provision of quality water since the villages have been without a water supply system for a number of years.
Well, I'm glad, that we get pipe for so long since I live here so much here. I get pipe, I get in the water, going in my bathroom, over 16, 17 years since a day. But I used to go by my auntie in the village and get water and then I started get by my neighbor.
Clonbrook resident Dunstan Collins, who currently resides overseas, explained that for 22 years he lived in the village and was unable to access water in his home.
Since I come, I see a lot of improvement in the water because when I leave here, the pressure was very low. So when I came back now, you see I put upstairs toilet. We really enjoy this because we're starting to buy a pump, but the water flow, just get up there now. Water is life. Without water, you can't do most things. So we enjoy the system that they put in here right now.
Two Friends Village Patricia Sam was also pleased with the water improved system.
I'm feeling very excellent because I used to pay to bring water here for $5,000 for a black tank to feed up my stocks. The water first, it was coming bad, but now it show up more improvement than before.
Reporting from Nimrod Street, Two Friends Village, Crystal Stahl for InfoHub.
And in our final report, the Ministry of Social Cohesion plans to take Mashramani events countrywide.
Citizens between Regions 2 to 9 will for the first time witness some of the major Mashramani events hosted by central government, aside from what is usually undertaken by the regional authorities. Mashramani coordinator Andrew Tyndall said that celebration is a national event and it is important that everyone has the opportunity to witness some of the major activities.
This year you'd see that a decision has been made to have some of those activities decentralized. A lot of the events on the national calendar, people will now have an opportunity, in addition to the events that the regions plan, to see these activities within their regions.
Director of Culture Tamika Botswain pointed out that the idea is receiving tremendous support from the various regions.
And the regions have been calling, asking for the activities. They've been very insistent in us taking some of our activities there, and we welcome it because it gives us a chance to expose our artists to new audiences and new followings.
Botswain also said that come next year, Region 1 will be included in the activities. Some of the events slated are the Steel Pan concert in Regions 8, 7, and 9, the Calypso semi-finals in Region 7, and Chutney finals in Region 3, to name a few. The theme for this year's celebration is Let's Cooperate and Celebrate Republic 48. Zanil Williams reporting for InfoHub.
Thanks for watching. Remember to connect with us 24/7 on our website and social media. Goodbye.